Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm looking at a pen from Benu. I looked at a number of Benu pens and gosh, they are just doing some amazing things. I have a couple more to look at after this one as well. Today the pen we're looking at is part of the Autograph series. Now the Autograph series is modeled off the Euphoria pen model. Just comes simply packaged like all the Benu pens do in this lovely cardboard box. Nice paper packing and a long ink cartridge there, which uses Diamine Oxford Blue, which I adore. Then you get, all the appropriate warranty information and all of that kind of stuff. And then the pen comes in here. Now, there are a few models that they do this Autograph series on. This particular one is called the Elegant, and as I said, it's modeled off the Euphoria, and this is the pen model. Now, on the face of it, this is the standard Euphoria pen model, as I said, in the Elegant finish, which has this sort of like blues and purples and a bit of shimmer and that kind of stuff. But what sets the Autograph series apart is the fact that you can get them personalized, and this is done by hand, painted on, so it's a hand painted edition using text or names or whatever that you would like on your pen, and it is done by one of the artists there at Benu. So personally, I wanted to get something that meant something to me other than my name. So I got this text, which is Tutto nel mondo burla, which is a line from Verdi's opera Falstaff. It starts the fugue, which ends the opera. And it's one of my favorite operas. It's one of my favorite moments in all of opera, and Verdi is my favorite composer. So I got this line on the pen because it means something to me. And that's the beauty of this. You can have up to 23 characters, and this pushed it to 23. So lots of people get names, maybe anniversary dates, things like that. I got a line from my favorite opera. So this is the Euphoria model, and I've reviewed the Euphoria model, and I'll link to that below. I've also reviewed one of their hand painted editions, the Beam Me Up, which I will also link to down below. But I thought this looks absolutely stunning, and I was so grateful to Benu for sending this out. So the standard Euphoria model is a larger pen. You'll see it when I do the quick size comparison. You can also watch the full reviews. The cap comes off in 2.5 turns, which is a lot, but not sort of too many. It's a standard international cartridge converter pen, and the converter is provided as well as that ink cartridge like I showed in the package. It comes with a steel Schmidt nib, and I have it here with the fine nib. One thing I'd like to do is make a video showing the fine, medium, and broad nibs I have across the 3 Euphoria models that I have. But the pen, it's a number 6 size nib, and it comes in fine, medium, and broad. So I'm grateful to have all 3 of those. And the pen can be eyedroppered with a little bit of silicone grease, maybe an O-ring at the top there. You can eyedropper these pens. The pen does post. And Benu have done some great work so that if you post it, it's not going to damage the surface. You can see there's like a little coating over the pen. That's great. I still wouldn't probably do that for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's a nice size pen in the hand, and I would hate to do anything that might scratch the material. Even just scratching it would be, I think, a bit of a sin in my book. Now, the standard Euphoria model retails for $150 US. The Autograph version for $220. So you're not paying a whole lot more on top of the price of the standard model to get it personalized like this. And I think it looks really nice. As I said, this means a lot to me because of the context of the text. So this is a special pen. I'll now do a quick size comparison, then we'll do a writing sample, and I'll talk about a few pros and cons. Okay, for the size comparison today, I've got it here alongside the standard Lamy Safari. You see it's a much bigger pen than Safari, both in terms of girth and in length. Uncapped, that continues on, and of course having a number 6 size nib makes it a very ergonomic pen in the hand as well. As I said, it does post, and if you wanted to, you can definitely, see it makes it quite a long pen. The Safari is a relatively long pen posted. The Euphoria model here with the Elegant version of the Autograph pen is very long. The specific dimensions of this model are 149 millimeters when capped. It's 137 when it is uncapped, and then it comes in at 180 when it is posted. The section is around 10 millimeters in the middle, so not super wide, but good enough size. It's around 18 millimeters around the edge of the cap, so a big pen. It weighs about 26 grams, 15 in the body, 11 in the cap. As I said, my preferred writing method with any of my Euphoria models is unposted. I think it's a great size pen and the balance is fantastic in the hand at this size. Okay, time for the writing sample. We have Clairefontaine 90 GSM paper here. So here we have the Benu autograph. As I said, this is based on the Euphoria model, and this particular version is the Elegant. Now, as I said, it is a fine number 6 steel Schmidt nib. The ink I have in this today is from Detrimentis. And given the fact that I have, a line from my favorite Verdi opera on there, I couldn't have anything other than Giuseppe Verdi ink in it. This is a wonderful, rich, dark blue ink, almost blue-black. It's Detrimentis' dark blue, which is wonderful. And let's do a writing sample. So you can see it writes quite smoothly. It writes relatively wet, and this is a relatively wet ink as well. Reverse writing is doable, makes it very, very fine. Not a flex nib. You can squeeze a tiny bit of line variation out, but I wouldn't be pushing it. Fast writing. Not an issue at all. Benu have they pay great attention to the nibs that they use on their pens, and this is no exception to that. There is a bit of feedback, which you can probably hear there on the page, but it writes smoothly, it writes quite wet, it's consistent, it's reliable. There's never any hard starts, no drying out, anything like that. Benu really know what they're doing, and their pens make fantastic writers. Okay, so what are the pros and cons of this pen model? Well, I'm not going to talk so much about the cons because you can see the other reviews and see some, not issues, but some things I have, thoughts I have about this pen model. Probably the big one is the balance of it if you post it. It does become back weighted and very long, so it's not the most comfortable pen to post. So if you're one of these people who likes to post their pens, just keep that in mind. Also, the colors of the pens from Benu are not going to be for everyone. Personally, I don't mind it. These are about as glitzy and glittery as I like, but I just want to show the Elegant model with its blacks and dark blues and purples is fantastic. Really amazing. And the hints of glitter in there, it's not overpowering, it's not sort of too much. And then partnering that with a light blue color for the text, and then these sort of leaf patterns that have golds and greens and once again that nice blue, tied all in really, really well. Having a nice clip on it, having the silver clip, and the Benu clip is great, and then the silver trim of the text ties it all in really, really well. So what do I love about this pen? Well, I love the fact that you get personalized artwork. You can say what you want on there. And so I went with a text of as I said, from an opera that I really love. I think it's really nice that you can choose from a couple of different variations of the material. There are lots of Benu pens. It writes amazingly. It's super comfortable in the hand. It's a great pen. So check out those reviews from the previous ones that I did. So this was the autograph model from Benu, the Elegant version based on the Euphoria model. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. Please like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that kind of stuff. If you've got products you think I should be looking at, or if there's a way you'd like to support the channel, I'd love to hear from you. Big thank you to Benu for their support of my channel and for providing this pen for me to share with you. It means a lot, and especially the fact that it is tied into my one of my favorite operas as well. So enjoy your pens, enjoy writing, and I'll talk to you soon.